What's going on, social media world? Otis here, back from my garage to you. It's been a minute, and I've been pawning off, making videos, but I'm here now to give you this content. I have 1,000 topics I want to talk about, so I might ramble somewhere in between here. But before I lose you, why listen to me? Like, why do you want to listen to what I have to say compared to what anyone else has to say? Well, when I look at content, I look at people with values that I share and things that I want to continue to have in life. So tell me if you value with these things. I value financial freedom. I value love and peace. I value harmony in life. So when I'm speaking to you, that's where I come from. I come from a place where I want the world to be better. And yes, I want to be well off. I want to have more money. I want to have more financial freedom. So that's the reason why I looked for something to invest in. I told myself that I want to create a better life for myself as well as my children. So what I chose to do is to lock myself away for a while and say, okay, I need to figure out how do I become more wealthy, or how do I fix my financial circumstances? And Bitcoin was there. I saw Bitcoin, and it was this thing that was like, okay, well, it's scarce. It's a scarce asset. I guess like people don't call it an asset. So why am I choosing this over anything else? And I looked at things can be controlled and manipulated. I saw that the housing market can be controlled and manipulated, and it's hard to get into the housing market. I saw that buying stocks, like, yeah, you can take time to trade and figure out this, and this, but like this, I don't want to spend my life doing that. Looked at gold and other commodities, collectibles, and I was like, okay, well, these things people find as valuable, but it doesn't feel like this Bitcoin thing. Why does this Bitcoin thing feel so differently than everything else? Okay, then I broke down payments. We went from having paychecks to having gold coins, or even before that, shells and other like beads. And then we went to, sharing our, like, I give you my cattle if you give me some wood, and we would trade and barter. Then we went to like gold coins and then fiat paper, and we kept going back and forth, and we're right there right now. We're at the point where we have had a paper check, and then we went to plastic cards, and then we went to several features on the actual card. We went from the swiping on the card, we went from inserting the chip, and even before the swiping on the card, we went from just like writing the numbers down on that card. And then we went to the chip, we went to the tap pay, and now we're using QR codes. Now you can send money anywhere across the world, or what the world deems as money, anywhere, and it gets there. But the thing you send has to be valuable. The thing you send has to have some value. And I think since we are more connected than we've ever been, you're able to look at the airports right now. You're able to travel anywhere in the world in a matter of days and hours. Like, you can go across country from, if you live in the United States, from California all the way to Florida or to the DC area in Maine. You can fly anywhere from Brazil all the way down to, or across to Argentina. You can travel like Mexico to Africa. You can travel so quickly. Why isn't our money moving just as fast? The money of the world isn't moving as fast as we are. So if I want to go travel, as I went to Peru, if I want to go travel to Peru, it took time for it to move out of my bank account to get sent to this different company. And it has to, it had to go to this conversion. The technology behind this is so innovative, everyone. Like, I don't want to lose people. I feel like I don't want to lose people when I say this, but when technology is moving as fast as it is, we have to move, and we're moving just as fast, or maybe actually we're moving not as fast as technology is moving. So it takes us some time to understand it. That's why a lot of people are taking time to understand Bitcoin. But that's besides the point. It's taking us time, it's taking the world time to get to a fast money. Like, moving gold wasn't it wasn't fast moving across, country to country. It wasn't fast. It wasn't fast even moving from state to state. For a bank to send $1 million in gold, all the security back then, years ago, compared to now. Like once again, I don't want to lose people when I say this, like the story of why I feel like Bitcoin is the asset. Like in years from now, the people who understand Bitcoin, it's not that we're just so smart, is that we took the time to say something isn't right. Something isn't right in the world, and the money that I'm holding is burning. It means nothing. And as a Bitcoiner, we chose the different asset. We chose the different path. And it's taking us some time. It might take another 5 years, but are you willing to suffer? Are you willing to put yourself and go through the tough times of the highs and the lows? Are you willing to do that for financial freedom if you can continue to stack sats? Can you tell yourself, I know that this is the asset of the world. I'm going to continue to stack sats. I'm going to block out all of the FUD, all of it. All the fear, all the uncertainty, and all the doubt, just for people who didn't know. All the FUD. I'm going to block it all out. I'm going to block out anything that doesn't say what the white paper says. And it's almost written as like law of the world, just like the internet is now the law of our lives. Like we are forever connected. Bitcoin white paper is the equivalent of what the internet is. Forever locked in. We will forever talk about Bitcoin as long as we live. Even with those small set, like even for each sat, like, oh my gosh, this person has 10 sats. Like people, I truly feel like this is that important. Like 10 sats now, I don't even know how much that is. But like people, like you're gonna know of someone who has a Satoshi. One Satoshi. And I'm not even, man, I might be too far. I might be too far gone. But okay, without me rambling, and I can finish this up. I have so much, guys. There's so many topics I want to talk about, but I never make time to make content because then I have to like edit it. But if you're still here, thank you for watching. Just so I know who my real ones are. Not saying if you don't post it, then you won't. But let me know. Just say Bitcoin forever in the comments. Say Bitcoin forever in the comments that I know you watched until the very end of this video. I'm gonna try my best to make more videos. I'm so busy. I'm doing calculus. I'm doing so many different things. I'm going to school, full schedule, taking care of newborns, a newborn, and my family, trying to make sure I'm staying fit. As y'all can see, I'm still in the gym. But anyways, before I continue to ramble, thank you so much. Till the next one, peace.